Welcome back to Staying in Tune. I'm Brandon. Sitting across from me, we got Eli. Yeah, we're sitting here with episode 36 today.
Yeah, and before we get into absolutely anything at all, I'm just going to straight up introduce. We have a guest today, Senor Nicholas Warming.
Hey, how's he doing?
Nick has absolutely no idea why he's here.
No, I don't.
I just hit him up. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I hit him up. I was like, yo, you want to tag along? And he's like, for sure. So we're here. We're doing it. Nick, I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay. We have a very specific reason why I hit you up. Not just because I wanted to talk to you for the first time in a while, because it's been a long time, and I'm in Baraboo now and everything. But Boys and Girls Club was at the indoor pool again.
Yeah,
okay.
Go figure.
And and I've only been there a couple times this summer, because I haven't been at Boys and Girls Club as much this summer. I've been kind of taking it easy. But the first day I go there, a kid drops a dump in the pool. Okay. So, and I'm not talking like a dump, but I'm talking like a deer dump. Like if it was trickling out its butt. So the indoor pool's got the ramp into it.
Yeah.
This kid was walking into the ramp. Walking in the pool on the ramp. And it just dropped, right? Just a plop.
Just right out?
On the ramp, right? Just boom. And then there was Easter Bunny trail going into the pool and through the shallow end of the pool. And the lifeguard that was there was one of the lifeguards that was there was having the time of her life, telling all the kids and adults to get out of the pool. She was laughing. She was pointing at the trail to the other lifeguards and pointed out. And I thought it was the funniest thing. And we talked about it. And I've never been at the pool when it's been pooped in. Brandon's been a couple times, but it's way back when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So my question is, have you had to deal with poop in the pool, and what is that like?
I have actually never had to deal with poop in the pool. I have had to deal with poop in the showers before.
Wait.
Whoa.
Yeah. There was one old guy, really old guy, his mind's starting to go, and every so often after he was done in the pool, he would go take a shower, and he would just not make it to the stall in time, and it would just be just sitting right there. I'm like, oh, my boss just tells me, hey, Nick, you need to go into the locker room. Somebody pooped on the floor. I'm like, do I really have to? I don't want to deal with this because it's not fun to deal with. But yeah, I've never actually had to deal with poop in the pool before. Somehow dodged that bullet.
Is it the same guy? It's like, oh, this is the guy.
Yeah.
This guy poops in the shower.
Yeah, I would see him come in. I'd be like, oh, boy.
That's going to be a day.
Yep.
That's awesome. How do you work with people that have to deal with poop in the pool? What does that process look like?
Well, it starts with getting everybody out, and then we got to take that big net, and we got to, scoop it out.
Okay. Oh, you got a poop scoop.
Yeah,
dude.
We do.
Get the pooper scooper.
Yep. So after we get that all out, got some.
Is that part of the training to be a lifeguard? Do they prepare you for that situation?
They tell you that it can happen, and then there is a procedure for it, and you're trained in that procedure, just what to do.
Okay.
But
yeah.
There's no example runs, no test runs.
No, you're never Yeah, there's no actual test for it. It's just kind of. You get thrown into it when it happens. They
should have a test pool for it.
So
it's just the whole little pool.
Whole pool reserved for what to do with an accidental fecal release is what it's actually called.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so sorry. I didn't draw. So you just gotta poop scoop it out. Get the pooper scooper.
Yep.
Is it you have a dedicated poop scoop net?
No, because we always throw it into the wash afterwards, so it's just whatever net is on the pole.
Oh, so I could be touching pool toys that have been used in an ex-pooper scooper.
Potentially, but they're washed, so.
Nah, contaminated. So scoop, you always have to drain it?
We don't have to drain the pool, no, we just gotta let it circulate for however long. Because, if it's different if it's, solid, but if it's, diarrhea, we gotta close for the whole day. Because it's gotta circulate for, full 24 hours.
Diarrhea is crazy. I was not picturing diarrhea.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh, that's nasty. Mm. Oh, dude, floating corn through the pool is crazy. Oh, wait, so they don't actually drain the pool when somebody poops in it?
No, because the pumps just circulate and it feeds all new water eventually. So
I always thought they had to drain the pool.
nope.
That's crazy.
That actually makes a lot more sense, though.
Did you always think they had to drain the pool?
I mean, I assume that it would probably be the case, but that makes a lot more sense that it would just
They just
circulate.
Absolutely pump.
And I'm
that
guessing
thing with
there's,
chlorine.
like-
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's like something that filters the water that goes through too, so
Yep.
eventually it's just clean water.
Yeah, switch out the poop filter.
Yeah.
Nick, the poop filter needs switching, Nick.
Nope. New hire can do that.
How long were you at the pool?
Oh, I was at the pool for maybe about maybe 6 years, I think.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
a long
longer than
time.
I've been at Boys and Girls Club still.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's a long time.
Was last summer your last summer doing it then? Or was it the summer prior?
Yeah. Last summer was my last summer.
Okay. Dope.
Do you have any like cool, fun, exciting, maybe sad, whatever stories from being a lifeguard? Like, did you ever have to save somebody's life?
I did have to make an assist at one point. There was it was Kids Stop, Summer Kids Stop.
Oh, not Boys and Girls Club.
Not
Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club, no.
That's a dub.
But yeah, oh wait, no, it wasn't Summer Kids Stop. It was 6th grade Phi-Ed during the school year.
That's even worse.
Yeah. So they always have to do the swim test at the beginning of the swim unit in Phi-Ed.
Mhm.
And this last year, there was one kid, Mr. Bianchi would throw like pool noodles in there for the kids who couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And there was this one kid who didn't even make it to the first noodle that was like 10 feet out before he like
Wow.
was not moving at all and he was just thrashing. So I just chucked my tube at him.
Catch this kid. Domes him.
Yep.
You're supposed to throw those things like just short, right?
Yeah.
And then I
Yep.
got you. I'm a lifeguard. I know what I'm talking about.
So
That's
yeah,
fun.
we were talking about like lifeguarding in the last episode, and I kind of made an assumption that majority of time lifeguarding is probably a boring job, and I wanted to know, is it?
Yeah, it gets boring from time to time, because like especially at like like the indoor pool where like most of our programs are just like lap swimming or like the school swim team or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just watching old people just go back and forth
Yeah.
all the time.
And then
Just
poop in the shower.
yeah, long day, long hour of swimming, and you just gotta let it all out in the shower. Can't make it the extra 5 feet.
No, dude, that's terrible. You made it to the shower. Dude's got to change his priorities, dude.
Yeah,
Got to change
yeah.
his routine up, dude. Go to the toilet first
That's-
before the shower.
That's what I always do. I always take a poop before I shower.
You ever, before you shower, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten, this is totally off topic, I'm sorry, I just thought of this. Have you ever gotten, like, out of the shower, not at the pool, just, like, out of the shower. You step out of the shower, and then I'm like, yeah, I gotta go poop.
Yes.
That's the worst poop ever, by
it
the way.
sucks.
A soggy poop is crazy.
Yeah. I always got to like sit on the toilet for like 10 minutes after I'm done too, so my
Yeah.
butt can dry off, so my finger doesn't go right through the toilet paper. Oh, doesn't matter how many plies you got, dude. It just wet toilet paper. It's not a good time.
It falls apart, too.
Yeah.
You're going for it, and it just rips. It's like, oh, no, I gotta find exactly.
Yeah.
Let me coordinate this one.
You ever had like the toilet paper like rub off like after you've taken a poop when you're out of the shower and it just like sticks on your butt?
Yes, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you're wiping and part of it sticks.
Yeah.
And you keep going with the rest of it. And then there's some long lost toilet paper.
Dude,
And you have never had that?
That's never happened to you?
not that extreme.
Oh, dude, it's tough. Finding it's the scary part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, do I guess where it is? Like, do I or do I grab another piece of toilet paper and discover it that way? And come out with more toilet
I
paper.
feel like
than I
that's
started?
definitely the way.
But sometimes you get some false confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me of one of our early on episodes. We were talking about how long have you gone without pooping, and I'd be curious to know if Nick knows the answer to that
You're the
question
type
for
of guy to
himself.
go like crazy long time without pooping.
I don't know how long I've gone without pooping. I know it's been over a day. I know that much. But I couldn't tell you how long I actually went my longest time not pooping.
There was that when we talked about it was because I went 48 hours without pooping.
Jesus.
So 2 full days. Yeah, I know, dude. I was like, am I going to survive, dude? I was like, what? My butt stopped working, dude. It was terrifying. No, so you went from... Yeah, no, so pool sounds like it's incredibly boring, always. Because you're just staring at old people doing laps. Was
Pretty
there
much.
anything that made it even, like, remotely entertaining? Dumb kids doing dumb things?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. High school boys swim team was always fun. They always did something. I remember a couple years ago, they had... I don't know what they were doing. I think they were doing, like, sharks and minnows.
Okay.
And one of them decided to, like, play a prank on one of the others and just, like, grab his ankles underwater. And this kid, like, tapped into the strength of God himself and just all the way down on the lane line and snapped the thing in half.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Dude snapped the lane line.
Actually snapped the lane line.
Snapped the lane line.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick, actually. It's hard to be mad at that.
Yeah. I was impressed. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I don't want to go over there and tell him to get out.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. If he can do that to the lane line, what's he going to do to me?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's the, Okay, so you had to save somebody in a gym class, which is funny. I think that's hilarious. Especially with me knowing Pianki, I think that's a funny thought of him being, like, really mad at this kid for not even making it to the first pool noodle.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, I bet he was. And then breaking the lane line. What's the dumbest thing you think you've had to yell at? Just off the top of your head, the dumbest thing you've had to yell at a kid for doing before, or an adult? I think it'd be funner if it was an adult that you had to yell at.
Most stupid thing I had to tell somebody not to do. We had just started doing open swim, and it was always slow during open swim. It would always be like an hour before anybody came in.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like, I was allowed to close if nobody was coming in, but they always came in right before I was allowed to close.
Yep, that's how that works.
So that happened one day, and the first thing this kid does, just yeets himself head first into the shallow end. I didn't even tell him no diving. I just went, like, I threw my arms in the air. I'm like, dude, you dove over the no diving sign.
Open your eyes, kid.
Yeah.
Dude wasn't even wet yet?
No.
He was just like,
no.
3 feet, love that.
Straight out of the locker room, just.
Wow.
Dude is on a mission.
Yeah.
Dude is on a mission. That's funny.
Was there any injuries involved with that story?
No. There
That's
aren't. There weren't, actually.
That sucks.
Oh, there were so many times where I was just like, I was so tempted to just like not correct somebody to let them keep doing it until they hurt themselves. Just be like, what'd you learn?
Just don't correct them at all. And then afterwards, like, tried to tell you.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you didn't. I was like, you didn't listen.
Yeah. It's amazing how many times I would have to just correct people because they didn't read the signs. It's amazing how many people at the pool just apparently can't read.
Which is weird because I think pool rules are like the most basic rules that you
They
ever
really
have to follow.
are. It's so simple.
Yeah, like you don't need a lot of rules. There's a no diving.
There's no
you
diving.
You don't run on the
Nope.
side of the pool. That's it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Don't be a dummy.
Yeah.
Like, full stop. There's 3 rules for a pool. And also don't poop in the pool, man.
Yes.
The conversation, you haven't heard the... So I had to have a conversation with kids this week because that was last week that happened. I had a conversation with kids this week because no other staff wanted to. And I can't remember her name that runs the indoor pool, but she's great.
Heather.
Yeah, Heather. She's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about, I'll have a talk with them, whatever. So I did. And the talk went something along the lines of this. So they're all sitting at like our cafeteria style tables at the Boys and Girls Club. I'm like, all right, people. We have a talk. Here's the talk. And then I waited for them all to be quiet, got them quiet, whatever. I was like, all right. Last week, we had to leave the pool an hour early because somebody dookied in the pool. Now, I'd like to remind you all, if you got a dookie, there are toilets in the locker rooms. Please, for the love of God, go deuce in the toilets. If you even feel the slightest inkling of a turtle popping out, please go to the toilet. Now, I use some kids as an example. I'll make up a kid's name. Let's say Bob. I was like, all right, if I'm playing catch with Bob in the pool, I was using actual kids that were there, and I'm like, hey, Bob, I think I might got to go poop. Bob's going to like be pushing me out of the water to get me to go to the bathroom. He's going to carry me to the toilet. So just go to the bathroom for the love of God. Nobody's going to be mad. And some kid's like, what if I have to go pee? And I was like, oh, don't you dare go pee next to me in the pool, man. You better be going to the bathroom for that too. I'm going to throw you into the stall. It was a great conversation. All the other staff were laughing. None of them wanted to have it because they were like, this is embarrassing. I was like, I'll have fun with it.
Yeah.
I just started finding like all the alternative words for poop that I could think of that were kid appropriate. Like dookie, poop, deuce, dump, number 2, all the things. I was like, how many different synonyms can I find for poop? So that was fun. That was a fun conversation.
So was there any kind of procedure just for pee in the pool?
No.
It just gets
There's no way we can know.
too. Yeah.
You just let them
That's
tinkle,
what I
dude.
assumed. Yeah.
Just let them tinkle.
That's so comforting to know that when I'm in the pool, the
Yeah,
pee's
we
just there.
don't know. There's nothing we can do about it. We can't see it.
Yep.
Unless they're really dehydrated.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh.
Or if they just decide to like stand on the side of the pool and just
Oh,
That
wow.
would be wild,
Yeah.
dude. Just,
yeah, that's the kind of stuff that happens at the outdoor pool though.
just let it flow. Really?
Yeah.
Outdoor pool's worse than indoor?
Outdoor pool is so much worse.
You did outdoor pool too, right? You did both.
A couple summers, yeah. I only guarded in the mornings at the outdoor pool
Yeah.
because that was before all. Well, we called them pool rats.
Yeah.
They were the kids from the apartment complex behind the outdoor pool.
Oh, the low
whose
income
whose parents didn't want to deal with them throughout the day, so they're just like, let's send them to the babysitting service that is the pool. Oh, those kids were fun.
Nick will watch them.
Those were at entertaining hours.
Yes, those were very entertaining.
Those are not
hours.
old people lapping
No,
hours.
No, yeah.
I got you. That's fun. Is the old guy who pooped in the shower from the outdoor pool?
No, he was the indoor pool.
Oh, that's comforting because
Yeah.
that's the pool I use most of the time. Great. I was imagining the
Yeah.
outdoor pool when you were telling that story.
No.
Better double check the showers now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. For real.
Well, unless you're using the handicap shower, that's the one that was his go-to.
Dude, they redid those locker rooms.
Yeah, they did.
They look nice. The showers have curtains on them now. You can have some privacy when you shower.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. You don't have to do like old school 5 people around the same pole in the shower, man. 5 guys in the
Oh,
shower,
man.
dude. What's going to happen?
I miss 7th grade.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
No, nobody misses 7th grade.
That was the year.
No, dude. They don't even I was telling Brandon this earlier. They don't even have to change. Or maybe I wasn't telling you this. Maybe I was telling Austin this earlier this week. They don't have to change for gym class anymore.
They don't?
No, you're
Yeah,
not forced to change for gym class anymore.
Yep.
There's
I
no
did
gym
hear that.
uniforms. You just have to wear the right shoes. It's crazy. There's no gym uniforms.
Dude,
It blew my mind last
that
year.
is unfair.
I know it's unfair, dude. Like, rewind the clock.
Dude.
That was a terrible time. Changing with everybody else in 6th grade for the first month. Torture. But no, I don't do it anymore. They also don't force them to shower. So if were you ever forced to shower? Were you guys ever told, like, hey, you should probably shower or get, like, a towel, wet it, and, like, at least wipe yourself?
Yeah, we were told that.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought you said you weren't told that.
Oh, no, I was.
Okay,
Yeah.
you were told. Okay. They're not even really told that anymore. They're just like, yeah, we're deodorant.
Just wear that stank all around for the rest of the
I
day.
got some grimy kids that walk into my room, bro. There's some nasty kids after gym class in that school, dude. It's bad. It's real bad.
My sister was always lucky. She had gym class in middle school as 8th period every year.
Oh, see, that's the time.
Right at
to
the
have
end of the
it.
day. Yeah.
That's a great time.
I never
to have
got that lucky.
it. No, I think I always had it like middle of the day.
It was either right before or after lunch.
Yep, same. That's how I remember it too. I remember it being absolutely horrible because I would either way, like I'm showing up back to like the normal school, quote unquote, stinky. or like sweaty and feeling like death. One
Yeah.
of the two. Like I always wipe myself. I never showered. That was too much for me to cope with. I was like, I'm not showering with these kids that I just played tag with in the gym, bro. No, I always just grab the wet towel and just wipe myself off. I threw on a new layer of deodorant and called it a day. So I probably reeked, but like it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay, so you're not lifeguarding anymore.
Nope.
You're welding. You went to Madison to weld, if I remember correctly, right? Sauk to weld. No. You're working in Sauk right now.
I am working in Sauk.
But didn't you do?
I went to school in Madison.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you're welding in Sauk. Are you just like welding whatever gets thrown your way, or is
Yeah,
it like
pretty much.
specific things?
Like the main thing I make is axles for like I don't know what to call them, but they're axles for like farm equipment. So like,
okay. It's like trailers and stuff that just like are pulling behind.
Yeah, that are pulling behind the tractor.
I got
like
you.
those big. Yeah, so that's the main thing I make, are the axles. I make all the different and whatever else is thrown my way.
That's really cool, actually. Those axles got to weigh like a crazy amount.
They're hefty.
That's you guys have it on like a what would you call it? Like a little crane lift thing, so you can rotate it, or how does that like work?
Yeah. I got a little jib crane that I use to lift the thing up.
Nice. That's sick, dude. Can't be me, dude. My dad used to weld and like plasma cut. He taught me how to plasma cut, and he tried to teach me how to weld. And those welding masks pissed me off so much, dude, because they kept pulling it up and down. This was like when I was probably in like 5th grade or early middle school, because he always did it for fun for like craft fairs and stuff. He'd make little things out of it. Nothing like intense, like axles for farm equipment, but like I don't know. It was plasma cutting was fun. The welding was like, dude, this is no. I'm done with this, dude. I can't do that. Now I'm just back in school. I'm an 8th grader for the foreseeable future.
I'm sorry.
It's fun. I had a lot of fun last year. All right. I was talking to ChatGPT.
Oh, that's always
Changed
some of the
topic.
best conversations.
Right.
More casual now. We're going to dip back into it. That was good pool talk. I liked it. I was talking to ChatGPT the other day. Just trying to get some ideas. Like, what should I talk about? There's some ideas, some inspiration. And gave me a good question, like a little icebreaker type question. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? The weirdest thing you've ever eaten.
I gotta think about that one for
That's
a
a
second.
deep question. Tried some crazy stuff. I don't think I know the weirdest thing I've eaten.
Well, that's where I'm at right now too.
Yeah.
But I've
I don't
definitely... Oh, no, I do. I do. You were there when I ate it.
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about.
We might have talked about it very briefly on here before.
I think I might know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll start then. So we were downtown.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
So we were downtown, and one of the stores back in the day when we were in high school had dog treats in a bowl sitting outside the shop for dogs. And who was with us? It was you, Mackenzie. Maybe Colin was there. That would have been
I
crazy.
think there was a few people tagging along.
There was a group of like 5 or 6 of us, just like moseying around downtown, and I was being like classic high school me, just doing whatever, just having a good time. And we walked past it. I'm like, something came up, and somebody was like, "I dare you to eat that dog treat." It must have been Colin, dude. He's the only type of person. He's the only person that would have like been like, "You should eat that dog treat."
Yeah.
Everybody else would have been like, "Come on, dude, don't eat." But Colin would be like, "You should eat that dog treat." So I ate the dog treat, and I ate the whole treat. Didn't spit nothing out. Ate the whole dang thing. Thing was drier than the frickin' Sahara Desert. But like,
You know what's crazy? Like in my memory, I don't know if this actually happened or not, but I feel like I remember you doing that with absolutely no hesitation. Like somebody told you to do it, and you just reached out, picked it up, and ate it.
I think that might have been what happened. Colin had to have been there, dude.
Yeah.
I can't see myself eating a dog treat with just like you, McKen. I don't know who else would have possibly been there. Colin had to have been.
I can't
dude.
think right now.
Colin had to have been there. He would have told, "Hey, you should eat that dog treat." He would have told me that.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
It was nasty though. Don't eat a dog treat, man.
I wasn't planning on it.
I've had like bad concoctions. Like everybody makes those in elementary school. Middle school.
Yeah, for sure.
So hey, mix your milk with the peaches and the I don't know, what's another? Orange chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Teriyaki chicken. Like teriyaki milk, whatever, just make a dip out of it or something. I've done that. That's always disgusting.
Yeah.
But like intentionally single thing, I think a dog treat.
I know I've definitely eaten some weird stuff. I cannot think of anything that comes to mind right now.
I've eaten a worm too. Dead.
Dude,
fried. Cooked it on a whatever that thing's called. Like SpongeBob cooks burgers. What's that called? A frying pan. A frying pan.
Okay. Was there context to that? Like,
that's a weird thing I've eaten.
Like, why?
Just for fun. Because everybody's like,
you just pick it up outside and throw it in a pan?
I think so. I think it was just an earthworm that my dad was like, you should eat this. Like, he was making fun of me for it or something. I don't know. But it came up. We put earthworm in the frying pan. We fried it. Not like with oil and stuff, but like we cooked it on the frying pan. And I ate a piece of the worm. It was disgusting. Horrible.
Wow. I'm sure.
I've also had those like dried bugs that you can buy in like packages. Those are actually low-key okay. You develop a taste.
I've heard some people like those, actually.
Yeah. Not all of them, but like some of them are low-key good.
That's the only thing that was coming to my mind is like they make those like insects that are stuck inside of like a sucker.
Yeah. Have
you seen those before? Like I've had those.
Did you eat the insect?
I think I just licked it until it was gone.
So the whole thing was gone. So the insect was gone. See, that's a weird thing.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I could really think of right now. I remember they had like a whole bunch of those for sale in the Dells for a long time.
Nice.
I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. Nice. Also, again, I was talking to ChatGPT, switching topics again. And I don't know why this is the first thing I thought of, but I just asked Chat, how many hairs are on the average human scalp? Okay? And I got a number. I thought it was actually really interesting, because I'm sure I've Googled this like 10,000 other times. But like, I was like, how many hairs are on? 100,000 to 150,000. Okay? According to Chat. I'm like, okay, 100,000, 150,000. Big number. Give me some perspective, Chat. So, population comparison. The number of hairs, it's comparable to the population of a medium-sized city like Boulder, Colorado. There's actually potentially more hairs on your head than people that live in Boulder, Colorado, because the population is roughly 107,000.
That's wild.
See? The perspective of this is the cool part. Stadiums, so stadium capacity. Rose Bowl, so college biggest bowl, college football event. Where was it? I just lost it. Can seat maximum capacity 90 to 100,000 people. So your head has more hairs on it, likely, than people that can actually physically watch the Rose Bowl at one time in person. If you pick up a pile of sand in one hand, just fill your hand with sand. It's about as many hairs are on your head. Grains of sand. That would be in your hand. These next two are boring. Books in a library was cool. A small to medium-sized library. So what I would estimate probably the Baraboo Library is, even though it's bigger now. I haven't been in there since they did it. I don't read. Small to medium-sized library also has around 100,000 to 150,000 books. So like, I have a whole library on my head. Essentially. So I am the smartest person. We all are. We all have libraries on our head.
Maybe that just means libraries need to have more books. I don't know.
Nah. They don't. They can have less. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've been in a library?
Dude, since like 9th grade probably.
Jesus.
I'm not even joking.
Jesus.
I mean, does it count if I'm just like returning a book? Because like I've returned a lot of my mom's books.
Oh, your mom? That doesn't count. Okay. Like if you're returning somebody else's books, I don't think so.
All right. Then I haven't been in a library since sophomore year then.
Yeah.
Sophomore year? Yeah. I always get scared to walk into the library at the middle school. It's a scary place, dude. They remodeled the whole middle school and stuff, right? So the library's different. Yeah. Even if it wasn't different, dude. Like, I teach math. I don't want to be in a library. That's crazy. So every time we have a meeting or something in the library, I'm like, you really couldn't put this in the cafeteria, dude? Like, where I can bring a snack and eat it or something? Like, I have to be surrounded by these things I'm borderline terrified of right now, dude. This is crazy. No, I probably haven't been in one since high school as well. Like, legitimately, I can't remember last time I was in an actual library. That wasn't for, like, me being forced. I've just been for meetings, which are lame and boring. Like half the books in the library.
Right.
That was my chat talk. I just talked to chat for a while, and that's what I got. Nothing exciting. I didn't spend too much time.
Yeah.
Dude, ChatGPT's fun. Have you messed with AI, Nick?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude.
You would love it.
It's like, I'm like really hesitant using it all the time because I'm like, AI, takeover, scary, big scary thing, right? You had Dan Rohde as a teacher for a little bit, did you? In high school or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
He always was talking about it and like data and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'm very hesitant with it, and I still am. So I always ask it like really vague questions. I never give it any details or nothing. And I always say like, please and thank you.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Always say please and thank you to
Oh,
AI.
yeah.
I'll come back and kick you in the butt if you don't. But I was so scared of it for a long time. I was like, I'll mess with ChatGPT. It's really fun. It's really fun. I like to make it generate images of things because it can just I can give it a prompt and it will generate like whatever the heck I possibly want it to.
Yeah.
Like, give me just a random thing. Like, what pops to your head?
How about let's see what's his name? It's just Danny Trejo in a sombrero.
Danny who?
Danny Trejo.
Who's Danny Trejo?
You don't know who Danny Trejo is?
Who's Danny Trejo? Do you know who?
You know who Danny Trejo is, right?
Let me look
What's
this
he
guy
from?
up.
God.
What does he do?
How do you guys not? He's Machete, dude. And Spy Kids.
Yes,
Yeah,
he is.
yeah.
Yes. Spy Kids. You should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
How do I
this.
spell
Yeah.
Trejo?
Good question.
Treeijo.
This dude's 80 years old.
You looked it up. How do I spell Trejo?
Trejo.
Oh, there's no I. I was close. Okay, picture of Danny Trejo.
Yeah, I just
what?
did not know this guy's name.
Just in a sombrero.
In a sombrero. All right, cool. Get that to generate. Obviously, this is an audio podcast right now, but I'll put this as the podcast image, so it'll be switched up from our traditional. This is crazy. What the heck? What the heck? Take a look at that, Nick.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
What the heck? That's outrageous, and this is the other one.
That's wild.
But like, Brandon, I can't turn around.
No,
I don't
that's
want to
fine.
risk
That's
this thing.
I'll see it when you
You'll
upload
see it. You'll see it when the podcast shows up. Nick,
Yeah.
which one should we choose? One or two? The first one or second one?
I like the first one.
First one? All right, the first one it is. I'm going to download that so I don't forget about it. That's the podcast banner for this episode. It's
That's
the first
great.
time it's ever been a different image. But yeah, I love chat. I used it last school year, and I had it generate image. Like, I always got bored and stuff, like during work time in class. I just can't sit there and do nothing. As a teacher, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, hey, so-and-so, give me a word. And they'll give me something. Like, give me a thing. Like, names a thing. And I'll do that with like 5 people, and I'll combine it into one image, and chat would do it, and I'd throw it up on the smart just randomly. Like, I'd take the work time slide off and throw that up, and they'd be like, what is this? I was like, this is what I've been doing with my time. Well, you've been working hard. I've been doing this.
That's great.
It was awesome.
Dude, your kids gotta have a blast in your class. They really do.
For math, like, I think it's as fun as you could make it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. All right. We have segments.
Yeah.
Actual
We got to
segments.
bring back some of our old segments here because the last few episodes have been in just getting the ball rolling again, and we got to really get back into things. How about we start with the reverse draft?
Okay.
Put Nick on the spot here. He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
I'll hit you with it. Okay.
Okay.
So, like, in sports, when you draft something, right? The team gets a draft pick. They pick something. They get probably, depending on the sport, they probably get about 5-6 draft picks per draft. Like, if it's an NBA draft, they get that many picks. NFL draft, whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Team drafts players that they think are good. Reverse draft, in the sense that we're doing it, is we have a topic of a thing. We know what the topic is. And we're going to pick 5 things that fit that topic. Okay? Like, we're going to draft our things that fit that topic. We're not going to tell you what the topic is.
Oh, I gotta guess it.
And you got to draft along too. So we're going to
Okay.
do like our first pick. We've coordinated this a little bit, not a lot.
Enough.
We're gonna do. Brandon's gonna start with the 1 pick. Then you're gonna pick your 1 pick, not knowing what our topic is, and then I'll do our 2nd pick because we both know the topic. So we're gonna kind of tag team it. Then you'll get your 2nd pick, and we'll go through 5. And by the end of it, you're gonna try to guess what the overarching draft topic was.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna start this straight up. Brandon, you know the category.
Yeah, am I starting out?
You're gonna start us.
Yeah, so I was thinking first off on my team, gonna have to go with the sky.
The sky
Really represents this topic very well. That's all I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right.
You got to draft just on that information.
All right.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It is a lot of pressure, especially since he had no idea it was happening.
Nope. All right. Well, if you're taking the sky, I'm gonna take the ocean.
Dude, solid pick.
Ooh, you want me to be honest with you, Nick?
What?
That was my next pick. I'm gonna be real. That was my next pick. Now you're gonna make me think. I have a nasty pick that's in my head because I didn't write anything down for this. Brandon just as a heads up. I'm doing something fly. I picked the topic, but I didn't think about this at all. Okay, what fits this topic? Dude stole the ocean. That was my pick. Oh. What about... Nope. Shoot, man. I'm going to take the top left corner of the American flag.
Oh. I actually had that on my list.
Yeah?
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
I like that.
I'm just taking the top left corner of the American flag.
All right, so the stripes are still up for grabs?
Yeah, they are. If you want them, you can take them.
Okay.
All right. For my number 2 pick.
No. That was our number 2 pick.
Oh, I see what we're doing. Never
Yeah.
mind. I got you.
Nick's got to do his
All right.
number 2.
I got you.
I think I'd like to take the sun.
The sun.
The sun.
Okay.
Interesting pick.
Okay.
I wouldn't have picked that, Nick. But it's interesting.
Yeah, well, I ain't you, so
That's valid.
that's my pick.
That's very
It's
valid.
my pick.
Yeah.
My bad. You're right.
You don't know what I'm doing. I don't either.
That could be a good thing. though.
I'm just throwing things in there, and
Seeing what sticks.
yeah.
I like it.
Absolutely.
All right, Brandon, what's our 3 pick?
So I'm going number 3. All right. Number 3 pick. Gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna go with Facebook.
Ooh. I should have thought of that.
Number 3 pick, Facebook.
I love that.
So I believe that puts it back to Nick, right?
It does. So we have currently, Brandon and I, have the top left corner of the American flag, the sky, and Facebook. They all fit one overarching category. And you have the ocean and the sun.
All right.
This game's hard.
This is tough.
This game's extremely hard. Just so you know, we've given you a better category to guess than like I listened back to old episodes. We screwed Mackenzie over big time.
Oh, yeah.
With the category we gave her. We didn't screw you over this time.
Yeah, well, you severely underestimate my stupidity.
Dude, that's got to be like a tagline quote for this podcast.
I'm going to put that on my Facebook bio.
Man.
I just figured out why you picked the sun. I'm really dumb. I'm really dumb. That was
Could you tell me why I picked the sun? Because I don't know either.
because it's in the sky and the stars are on the top left corner of the American flag.
Uh-huh.
Those are in the sky.
All right, so I'm thinking what I'm thinking is maybe the right thing to be thinking.
I can't tell you if it is.
I know.
I just figured out what you were thinking.
Eli's just figuring out your reasoning.
That you clearly didn't even know.
No.
So...
All right. If my line of thinking is right, I think I'm going to take... I think I'm going to take Hollywood.
Take what?
Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Yeah.
All right. I know our fourth pick here. This is a good pick, Brandon. You're going to like this pick a lot. Our fourth pick is feeling sad.
Oh, yeah. That's good. I didn't have that on my list.
Dude, that's a thinker.
That's good.
Oh.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
So feeling sad, the sky.
Top left corner.
Top left corner of the flag, and
okay.
something else, I forgot what it was.
Facebook.
All right, okay. I think I might know it.
Uh-oh.
I think I might know it.
You still got draft picks.
Yeah. What is this? Is this 4?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to take, for my number 4 pick, I'm going to take a Culver sign.
Oh, I think he knows.
That's a good pick.
That's a really good pick.
That's
I didn't
good.
think of that. Dude's got 2 good picks on him right now. Okay.
All right.
Brandon, what's our 5?
Number 5. We're going to take Dory from Nemo.
Oh, dude, what a fire pick. What a fire pick.
Had to wrap it up with something good.
I love Dory.
Yeah.
Dory's awesome.
Dory's great.
All right, Nick, what's your 5?
Think here. I gotta end it off with this is my heavy hitter.
It's a heavy hitter.
For my number 5, I'm going to take the Baraboo High School mascot.
Yo, that's a good pick.
That's good.
I don't know how the heck your brain went there.
I don't either.
The only thing I could think of was like a Crayola crayon, dude. All right, Nick.
Yeah.
You got your 5 picks. You picked, what'd you get? You took the ocean?
I took the ocean,
Yeah, the ocean.
I took the sun, I took Hollywood, and I
Culver
took
sign?
Culver sign, and the Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird, the Baraboo School district mascot. What's our category, Nick? What are we drafting?
Our category, we're drafting for things that are blue.
Yes, word for word.
Extra
too.
points. There you go.
Word for word,
That's
extra
perfect.
points. Dude crushed it. I'm surprised. I thought, like, feeling sad was going to be a throw-off one.
No, feeling sad is what clued me in.
I know. That's why I was shocked. I was like, wait, I picked that to,
Yeah, that's
so you
crazy.
would never guess it. That would have killed me if, like, I was on your end of it. I was like, feeling sad? What? These were all things and now it's a feeling? I was going to be screwed if that was me. Good job, dude. You're the first person, I think, to get the reverse draft. Like, we've done it. Brandon and I have done it between ourselves, too.
Yeah.
And, like, Mackenzie participated in it, too, the same way that you just did. And none of us got it. So that's the first time. Good job. That was dope. Blue things are hard to think of, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's a lot of, like, blue's in a lot of things, but it's not a lot of things.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think about. We have another segment. Let's just throw it out.
Let's jump right into it.
Let's just throw it in, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was. What did we say it was?
So, yeah, we were going to do the blind rank. So did you want me to present it and then each of you draft your own
Yes.
based
Okay.
off from it?
Blind rank. I got to, like, verbally remind myself, too.
Yep.
This is how this works, okay? 5 things once again. Actually, you've probably seen, like, clips of things like this.
It's going to be too much thinking right back to back for Nick.
Yeah, dude, you're going to be cooked after this.
Dude,
Not that it, like, holds a lot of weight, but, like, it is.
I'm a welder. I don't think a lot.
Valid.
I'm pulling a trigger all day.
Just making beads
Yeah.
down a line of metal.
Uh-huh.
That's all. I love that.
Yeah.
That's got to be so similar to lifeguarding in that sense, dude.
The big difference is my occupational hazard went from being a little wet to lighting myself on fire. So,
That's the opposite.
yeah, opposite ends of the spectrum.
Opposite.
That sounds like a good change.
It is a good change. It is a good change. It also pays me more.
Yeah. Oh, a lot more.
That's good.
That's funny, though. Really, the big difference is the hazard.
Yeah.
That's it. Same mentality, just different hazard. All right. Anyway, what were we doing? Blind rank.
Blind rank.
Blind rank works like this. Brandon has a category that he picked. I don't know the category. You don't know the category. I just told him to do it. And he has 5 things from that category. And we're going to rank them 1 through 5 without knowing what the next one is.
Okay.
So we could end up with like really confident on like the first 4 that we drafted, and let's say we put them 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just have the 5, which is really crappy, and like nobody wants that of that category or something like that. And Brandon tells us like the best thing that could possibly be in that, and we have to shove it at 5. And like low key sucks, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you can't move your rank once you pick it.
Okay.
Right. So we're both gonna separately rank ours. So like we're not gonna have a tag team rank, but you're gonna rank.
I'm doing my own rank,
and I'm gonna do mine, but it's on the same list that he created. Make sense?
Yeah.
Sweet.
This one should be pretty easy. I picked a pretty easy category with some funny responses, but easy category.
Okay, I like it. What do we got?
All right, so you're going to be blind ranking things to do when you are bored.
Things to do when you're bored? All right.
So coming up, number 1 pick, watch TikTok videos.
When I'm bored?
Where would you rank that 1 to 5?
I think I watch TikTok too much, man. I hate it.
Yeah.
The thing is I do it, but I hate that I do it.
Yeah.
I think that's where most people are at.
The fact that I do it, I think would put it like at 1 or 2. But the fact that I hate that I do it, I think puts it at 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I really only watch TikTok on my breaks just to kill the break.
Exactly.
Or when I'm taking a dump.
Yes. Yeah. TikTok.
That's really it.
TikTok is better dump material than YouTube.
It really is.
So for that reason, I will put it at 3.
Number 3 for Eli. What are you taking, Nick?
I think I'm gonna put watching TikTok videos at 4. Honestly.
4. All right. Thing is, I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well,
that's hard. First one, dude.
Yeah.
You're locked in.
Yeah, I am.
All right. So number 2, and I want to know if you guys have ever done this next activity. Also, next activity, trying to lick your elbow.
5. No, I have not.
I have never done that, but it seems like something that it's just one of those things where it'll just like keep you occupied.
Oh, it definitely would.
It'll keep you occupied.
Yeah,
something to do while you're bored.
But
let me try my right. All right, my left. What else is there to occupy?
Tell you what, try it right now.
No. I almost went for it. No. I guess it would keep you do tongue stretches. Stretch your tongue out, dude. What? Perfect. Where are you putting it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 5. Actually,
all right.
Just because I haven't tried to do it in
number
my free time.
Yeah.
Number 4 and 5 slots are filled.
Oh yeah, you should be scared. By the way.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is baking a cake.
Oh.
I don't bake.
I don't either. Really? I did bake cookies a couple weeks ago, and they were pretty fly.
They were fire.
Yeah, dude, they're dope. I'm like, who's somebody that bakes? Aunt Jemima. She bakes pancakes. I don't know.
I thought she like made syrup.
Yeah, but like she also like what was she using the syrup on? Just her fingers, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Licking it off her fingers.
What else do you do with syrup?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I've been using syrup run this whole time.
I got 2 bottles of syrup right now for a reason. You don't even know why. I don't know, dude. Where would I put that? Baking a cake. I don't like cake, but it is definitely something to do, and I'd probably rather be in the process of making it than watching TikTok.
Yeah.
But I don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it at 2.
Number 2. All right. How about you, Nick?
Well, I've never baked a single thing in my life, so if I attempted to bake a cake, it would suck tremendously, to put it simply. But you're right. It's something to do. It's like I'll be making something, so I'll be pretty well occupied and I'll be focused at least.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely rather do it than lick my elbow.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that at 2 as well.
Number 2.
Oh,
Nice.
it's a big jump from TikTok,
Yeah.
I respect that, dude. That's dope.
That's good. All right, so your next one. Classic thing to do when you're bored. Watching paint dry.
I hate your list so much. I hate your list so much. I should have known that TikTok was going to be one of the better ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it at 4 because I have it open.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather lick my elbow,
man.
though.
Yeah, 3.
Number
Actually,
3.
you know what, low-key? Have you watched paint dry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way it dries is oddly satisfying. Like, it dries, like, around. You end up with circles of where there was more paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's, like, kind of satisfying to, like, keep checking back in on it and be like, hey,
See, it's not that bad.
that circle's smaller than it was.
It's not that bad.
Look at that. Smaller, wet circle of paint.
So that leaves Eli and Nick.
Oh, these are
Yeah,
ones.
those
Both
are
of you
one
with your
spot.
number 1 slot open.
Oh,
Oh.
shoot, dude. We're screwed.
Yeah.
So your last thing to do when you're being bored, going in at position number 1, is listening to Friday by Rebecca Black.
I've never heard that song.
It's Friday.
Oh, it's that one, yeah.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah.
something, 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 something. I don't know.
That one.
I hate that song.
God.
We don't have an intro song, but there was a time where we were like, we should do like a jazz remix of It's Friday.
Yeah, this song has come up on the podcast before.
Too many times. I
Yeah.
think it's always your fault.
Probably.
I hate that. My list sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
we got Eli coming in number 1, listening to Friday. Number 2, baking a cake. Number 3, watching TikTok videos. Number 4, watching paint dry. And number 5, trying to lick your elbow. And Nick, number 1, listening to Friday. Number 2, baking a cake. Number 3, watching TikTok videos. Number 4. Hold up. I messed up your list.
Yeah, you did.
Number 1, listening to Friday. Number 2, baking a cake. Number 3, watching TikTok videos. No. Number 3 is watching paint dry. Number 4 is watching TikTok videos. Number 5 is trying to lick your elbow.
You'd rather watch paint dry than watch TikTok? Valid.
Yeah.
I was getting dyslexic there. It was right next to Eli's, and they were swapped.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
So
Those are solid
Yeah, I
lists.
should have put licking my elbow higher.
you should be licking your elbow higher?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you've never tried it, you should try it. It's very occupying.
You've tried it?
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
No.
But you've tried it.
Oh, yeah. It
What do you mean, oh yeah?
occupies your time.
Like you do this regularly?
No.
Good. How many times do you think you've tried it?
Recently, 0. When I was like middle school, or a lot. Like, a lot.
It's a very middle schooler
It's like,
activity.
yo,
to be honest.
try this real quick.
That is.
You get
I
a whole
should-
circle of people trying it? Dude, that's a sight.
I should do a math problem. Like, what are the odds you can lick your elbow and find all the statistics on it? Like, what would the tongue reach need to be, and your like flexibility need to be for you to end up being able to successfully lick your elbow?
Yeah, there's some people that can do it.
Have you met anybody that can do it?
No. I think I saw somebody in the Guinness Book of World Records. that
So
could
it's a
do it.
myth. Take it to Mythbusters, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, talking about baking cake, do you cook, Nick, or no?
Not frequently,
I was
no,
gonna say,
but
you
I
strike
can.
me as the type of person that like just shows up once in a while. It's like, I want to cook something. And it just happens. And then you go back to not doing it for like a month and a half.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Glad I broke that down appropriately.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how I am with breakfast. Like, I'll go through like a period where it's like, I want to make like the most goated breakfast sandwiches of all time. And I'll do it for like 3 weeks. And then I will eat the cruddiest frozen breakfast and cereal for the next 5 months. And then I'll go back to gourmet breakfast.
That sounds
sandwiches.
accurate.
Right now, frozen waffles are my Lord and Savior in the morning.
Dude, frozen waffles are fire. What
They're
do you
amazing.
What do you put on them?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You're
Nothing.
just
Are they flavored?
They're just like Eggo butter waffles.
you're just eating raw, dude.
This dude is wild.
I cook them at least. I put them in a toaster.
I'm happy you got that far.
Yeah.
It's not what I meant by raw. If you want to try it like extra raw, I have some in my freezer.
No,
right now.
I'm good.
I'll get a frozen waffle.
No, I'm all right.
I'll try it.
No.
I think they're already cooked.
Yeah, they are. But
They're just cold.
Yeah.
No, you don't put anything on top of your Eggo waffles.
No, because I get up. Like, I got my first alarm set at 3:15, dude. Yeah. And I got to have like a half hour buffer between waking up and getting out of bed.
Oh, absolutely.
Super valid, by the way. I agree.
So, like, I'm like upstairs getting that waffle out of the freezer at like 3:55.
When do you have to be at work?
I have to be at work by 5.
Wow.
It's a half hour drive.
Wow. So what, you work 5 to 1 or 5 to 2?
5 to 3:30.
5 to 3:30?
Dude.
Were you 4 day a week?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. That's nice at least.
Yeah.
3 is... See, I was talking to somebody the other day. I have a weird desire to wake up that early. Like, I feel like I would feel more productive throughout the day if I woke up that early and went to sleep just a little bit earlier. But like right now I'm waking up. I don't wake up terribly late. Like I wake up early for most people. I wake up at like 5 o'clock. My first alarm's set for 4:40. I try to get up at 5 o'clock. Usually I end up closer to 5:15, 5:30. But I try.
Yeah.
But 3 o'clock would be so dope, dude. I'd be able to like work out and stuff. Like, dude, I'm shredded, by the way. Oh, I've been working out for 2 weeks. I haven't worked out for 5 days.
2 weeks strong.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do it tonight. Just like I was 2 nights ago. And the 2 nights before that, but it's all right. But like I would love to work out at like 5 o'clock and then go to work at 6. Or like go to work at 6:30. Work out for like 45 minutes to an hour, take a quick shower, go to work. Like that would I feel like so nice. And I'm done with work and I can just like do nothing and like feel nothing.
I've gone a long amount of time doing like a morning workout before my day starts and it makes the rest of my day actually feel so much better. I would expect to feel more tired during the day, but it actually like made me feel more awake. I don't know. Might just be me, but I would recommend it.
All right. Do you put anything? Do you have frozen waffles, Brandon?
Occasionally.
What would you put on it?
So if we're talking frozen waffles,
Yeah. Not like who's making? Come on.
Well, actually, occasionally I make like full-on waffles.
I do, yeah, but like that's
my
breakfast and
so
lunch.
frozen waffles. This is like I'm leaving kind of situation. I think kind of similar to Nick. I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm not crazy and putting nothing on them.
Dude, that's wild. By the
So
way.
I pop 2 in.
Yeah.
And I'm making waffle tacos.
Huh?
Oh.
So I pull them back out of here. Put a line of syrup down both of them. A little knob of butter in there. And then we're going to fold that thing in half. We got a taco. Shove that down my face, and I'm out the door.
What?
That's the thing to do right there, dude.
Dude, I want to throw you off my balcony right now. That's outrageous. That's crazy.
You gotta try it.
And Mackenzie doesn't punch you every time you do this?
Oh, she's usually asleep when I get up, so.
Dude, what?
Try it sometime.
No.
If I got a little extra time, then it's going to be plated. They're going to stay flat.
No.
But same toppings.
Dude, that's criminal. I was going to say, I just put peanut butter on it and smush them together. Because I also do it when I'm leaving. Like, this is the only time Eggo waffles are, like, really worth it. I put, like, peanut butter on one of them. I put the other one on top. I put it in, like, a plastic container. And as I'm driving, I take the top one off. It has some peanut butter on it. I eat it. And then I eat the other one. It's, like, perfectly balanced.
No, so you're kind of, like, doing a thing with yours, too.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
not.
They're on the go.
No. Yes, it's on the go, but all 3 of us are eating it when we're trying to be on the go. I am not making a Eggo waffle taco out of...
Come on, man.
Dude, that's like...
You gotta try it. Just try it. I'm telling you, just try it.
Nah.
That nah is crazy. Nah.
Whatever. You guys are missing out.
I'm not.
I really don't think I am.
All right. Whatever.
Mackenzie know about this?
I don't think so.
She's gonna have to. She's gonna have to.
All right. Go ahead and tell her.
I hope she listens to this.
I hope she does, too.
I'm sure she's going to now that we're starting it again.
Yeah.
At some point. It's probably be like 2 months from now.
Probably.
But it's all right. It's all right. That's criminal.
So I gotta ask Nick. So
Okay.
did you know anything about this podcast before you came here today?
Nothing.
Did you know this podcast existed?
I knew it existed because you gave me a little bit of a heads up. I think I saw one of you posting about it on your story a while back.
That'd be Brandon. I don't post
Yeah.
squat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed.
What's Eli up to? You'll never know.
Nope.
So, what'd you think?
It was a great way to kill my time. I got nothing else to do on the weekends, pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, 3-day weekends are nice, but Lord, I'm paying for it every other day.
Well, what do you mean? Just
I'm
bored?
getting up at 3 every morning,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, on the weekend still.
No, not on the weekends. God, no. I got up at
Oh,
1 today.
I what? You went from getting up at 3 a.m. to getting up at 1 p.m.?
Yeah.
That's crazy switch.
That's like
dude.
almost a 12-hour difference.
Yeah, what?
You had to catch up for the other 4 days of the week.
Yeah, I do.
What? How do you make that? Your Monday's gotta suck.
They do.
Your Monday's gotta be terrible, man. Waking up at 3 a.m. after waking up at 1 p.m. is crazy. That's
wild,
crazy. No, time killer. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. That's pretty much why we do it. We just do it as like excuse to hang out.
This is the product of a random conversation we had while getting food together on a random day, and then it just happened.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
Just hit and miss. And if we miss 9 months straight like we did, don't matter. we just show up and do it again. I didn't realize though there was a comment I was looking at the comment issue last night.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it said 2 years ago. I was like, holy crap, we've been doing this for 2 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Over 2 years. Like,
Yep.
this is weird. It's after 9 months, so it doesn't really count, but like it does.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, dude. 2 years is wild.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that at all.
No. There's a time where we're doing it every week, which we've done for the last 3 weeks, which is cool.
Yeah, and that's kind of the goal right now, but we're not committing to it necessarily because things will happen.
No. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though, Nick.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I have a few announcements for anybody who's listening.
Uh-oh. All right.
So, yeah, TikTok's available, or what am I saying? Staying in Tune is available on YouTube now.
Yep.
And we also have an Instagram account.
Yep.
So YouTube's going to have full-length content posted. And
Yes.
then on TikTok, there'll be short clips as well as just another way you can get in touch with us if you want to suggest something for the show or whatever.
Yes.
Follow us on those platforms as well.
Brandon's just taking this full podcast clips straight, like the files, putting them on YouTube. Might get some video stuff back in here. Nick,
Yeah,
if you
that's the
come
goal.
on again,
All
if you
right.
want to, don't feel forced to video. Just like kick my camera. You don't need to. Don't kick the camera.
I'll
But
check it off the balcony then. if I can't
Perfect.
kick it.
With Brandon, with his Eggo tacos. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
I'll
crazy.
strap it to his head.
We'll make some Eggo tacos and strap them to his head
Yeah.
in the process. Because
Yeah.
I promise you, those Eggo Waffles will still be in there. But we won't be doing it all the time. But we'll get clips here and there. I'm sure it'll be fun. Post that stuff back to TikTok. We'll get that stuff going. If I'm interrupting you, I'm sorry. But I also want to mention the comment
You're
thing.
good.
Comment stuff changed in the last 9 months since we've been doing this. It used to be like a Q&A thing, so it was really easy and like universal for me to post to Spotify. But Spotify's updated. The platform that we use to post things is updated. So comments are a little bit more finicky, or at least they're proving to be right now. It's a feature that I was looking at. It did get released only, like it's like a month-old feature. This comment feature is that we're utilizing right now.
Yeah.
We're attempting to utilize. It got released in July, early July of this year. So it's brand new. So if there's bugs, sorry. There's nothing I can do to change it. I've looked extensively at it. I can personally post comments. We tested with Nick's phone. He can post comments. But like Brandon can't. And like the man, the myth, the legend, Mark can't. He was trying to. But I'm sure it'll get ironed out over time. There's nothing else I can do right now. It's literally an on-off switch. Currently the switch is on.
Yeah.
So if it's saying it's off, sorry. But it says it's on.
If you're dying to get a hold of us, though, you can send us a message on those other platforms.
Yeah, I probably won't see it, but Brandon will.
I'll see
So he'll just surprise me with it. That's what I always did for him before. So
Yep.
you have anything else that you were announcing or no?
No, that was I mean, that's about it.
All right, man. That was dope. That was really fun. I
Yeah.
appreciate you tagging along, Nick.
Yeah.
Welcome back anytime. I'm sure something will pop up and I'll hit you up again.
All right.
It was a good time. That's all for this episode, people. We're posting on Sundays pretty much weekly right now because that's how our schedules are lining up. Because we're pretty much able to record this weekly right now, which is fun. I'm going to try to get more trios of people in here.
Yeah.
Now in Baraboo, it's easier for me to connect with people because I don't have to drive 60,000 years to get to town. So, like, hopefully this has been the first person that's not Mackenzie for a while. We had Lane and Mackenzie.
Yeah, those have been our only
And, like,
two
we
guests,
wanted to
right?
get other people,
Yeah.
but I have, like, 5 people now I'm trying to get in here for it. So,
Lucky
like, it will
number
be more
3,
people.
Nick.
You are number 3. You're guest
Woo.
number 3. So, like, it's
Yay. What
taken
do I win?
30... What?
What do I win?
The honor of being on this podcast, dude. Come on now.
I feel blessed.
You're welcome. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm
I
glad.
feel blessed and annoyed at your Eggo waffle tacos.
Dude, that's so criminal. I'm not gonna-
You guys
get
got to
over
drop
that.
this now.
No, I can't
You
get
guys
over
gotta
it.
drop this.
No.
No. This is going too much.
All right, I eat waffles normally on a plate,
No, you don't.
sitting down at the table.
No, you do
No,
not.
you
No, you're a
don't.
liar.
I'm not lying.
Even if
You
you
are-
said that, I wouldn't have believed it initially.
No.
There's no way. That's all for this week, people. We'll see you next week Sunday. Have a phenomenal weekend. And yeah, man, that's it. Bye.